You know, one of the most overused words in the world is genius. But what is a genius, and do we even understand the word? To answer that, let's look at the life of one of history's greatest minds, Sir Isaac Newton. Now, Sir Isaac, like all humans, was born. Yes, he wasn't an alien. But here's the twist. His father died before he was born. He was born premature, and people didn't expect him to survive. So early on, he was practically marked for death, but against all odds, he survived. He grew up mostly alone, quiet, obsessive, intensely curious. And honestly, in those circumstances, that might have been the best possible outcome. It shouldn't surprise us that he later attended the University of Cambridge, given that curious nature of his. There he studied mathematics and natural philosophy, what we now call physics. Now let's talk about life. Life, she can be brutal, a cruel mistress, but she's predictable. After an up, there's usually a down, and that down, it hurts. Imagine Newton, a chick magnet, young, brilliant, at Cambridge, probably feeling unstoppable. Then boom, England is hit with the Great Plague. Cambridge shuts down, and Newton is sent back home, faster than your knees on game day. Just like that. Picture a young man in his early 20s forced into isolation because of a pandemic. Most people would spiral. But Sir Isaac did something different. During that isolation, he laid the foundations of calculus. He developed his theories of light and optics. He formulated the laws of motion, and he began developing the concept of gravity. In his early 20s, let that sink in, when life gave him lemons. He didn't just make lemonade, he made a timeless wine that still gets better with age. Take that, life. Oh, and we can't forget the apple story. Who sees an apple fall and thinks, why does it fall straight down? Why not sideways? Why not upward? Not me. If an apple is falling in front of me, I'm thinking about the biological process of apple to mouth, mouth to stomach, and stomach to black hole. But Newton saw something else. He saw a question. Later, he would publish his great work, be knighted, and go on to do even greater things. But that's not my focus. My focus is this. His circumstances were not ideal. His early life was unstable. A pandemic shut down his education. He was isolated. So why didn't he fall into despair? Why didn't he whine and pout when life punched him? Why didn't he follow the predictable pattern? Instead, he turned pressure into propulsion. And to me, that is genius. A genius is not someone with a special brain, not someone born into perfect circumstances. A genius is someone who uses their circumstances as fuel. Even when they don't fully know where they're going, they think differently. They influence their environment. They work relentlessly. And when life gets harder, they go harder. A genius is not a rare anomaly. It is the anomaly that happens when someone refuses to follow the predictable pattern of life. They use life itself as energy. So instead of moping about the situation you find yourself in, why not step into genius? This is episode 1 of a new series, Into the Minds of History's Greats. Next week, we step into another mind,